Hey Facebook friends, how you doing? Lindsay tuning in. We're going to be beginning our Vinyasa yoga class at 5 o'clock. So feel free to share this. Feel free to start a watch party. Feel free to tag your friends. And grab your mats. Grab your props if you need a blanket, pillow, strap. Grab what you need and we'll get started here very shortly. If anybody has any requests for class tonight, if your shoulders are achy, if you want some core building exercises, you need some extra stress management tips, let me know. Please feel free to post in the comments and we'll get started shortly. I'm just going to share this with a few friends and then we'll begin at 5 o'clock. So again, we're going to begin Vinyasa yoga flow at 5 o'clock. Grab whatever you need. I'm just waiting for people to join us right now. And if you have any requests, feel free to share that with us in the comments. Hey everybody, grab your mats, get yourselves all comfy and set up. Again, if you've got requests, please feel free to post in the comments. Let me know. And let me know how you're doing, how you guys doing. I wish I could see you out there. It's been very interesting teaching yoga classes online and not being able to see you all. I'm thinking next week I'll do some Zoom classes so that I can see you all, can talk to you all. But I really appreciate this Facebook platform because it's giving access to classes to everyone, whether you can afford it or not. And so it's important for me that everybody has these resources available for them to use. So please feel free to share these videos with your friends. Please feel free to save them so you can take this class again later. If you're not a part of the group, Lindsay Jamison Yoga and Mindfulness, please feel free to join the group because I'll be posting all of those resources over there as well. And I'll have more coming. I'm thinking about art classes, art and mindfulness classes, some more meditation, perhaps starting a mindfulness meditation group on Zoom as well. And so please feel free to let me know what interests you. What do you want to learn? What's going to be most helpful for you in this time? And again, we're going to start class here in about 4 minutes. If you have any requests, please feel free to let me know. Go ahead and post in the comments what you're looking for. If anything, generally we cover the whole entire body as we move throughout the class tonight, but I can always hone in and focus on something in particular for you. We're going to do a little breathing technique tonight too to help calm and focus the mind before we begin. So set up your mats if you have blocks. If you have a blanket handy, grab that. It's really nice to cover yourself in Shavasana when you're resting. If you have a strap, if not, use a belt or a towel. Whatever you need to make yourself most comfortable. A pillow can be really nice too, especially if you need to boost yourself up a bit at any point. So grab whatever props you need, and we'll start in just a few moments here. So I try to make all of my classes mostly all levels. Tonight will be a little bit on the rigorous side. So please listen to your body. If at any point you need to rest, you need to opt out, you need to modify at any point, do what you need to. Remember, I'm just the tour guide. You get to choose your own adventure here. You have full autonomy over your practice. So please just be mindful as you move tonight. Do what feels best for you. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We'll get started in just a moment here. Okay, welcome everybody. So let's begin by finding a comfortable seat. If you'd like, you can sit up on a pillow or a blanket. Perhaps sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose here if that feels comfortable, letting the knees be a little lower than the hips. Again, you can feel free to bolster yourself up if you need to find comfort here tonight, and if this pose doesn't serve you, find what does. Feel the length in your spine as if a string's drawing you up through the crown of your head. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. You can rest the palms to face down, thumb and index finger gently connect. Either soften your eyes, you can close them or keep the gaze just gently focused on the floor in front of you. And as you arrive here, bring your attention into your body. Feeling the sitting bones connecting down to the earth below you. And just scanning to become aware of whatever sensations are present on a physical level right now. No judgment about what you might find. Just simply tuning in and witnessing the parts of the body that are asking for your attention right now. Letting that awareness move to your breath. First, just observe the flow of your breath. Letting it come, letting it go. Observing its rhythm, its cadence. Settling in a little bit deeper. We're going to begin with a technique called the square breathing. And so what we do with this technique is we choose a number that feels comfortable. So for example, if 4 feels comfortable, you'll inhale to a count of 4, hold that inhale for a count of 4, Exhale for a count of 4, and then again hold for a count of 4, creating that square loop. Now if 4 isn't comfortable, choose a different number. If you want to choose a higher number, go with that. When you're ready, beginning. Breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding. Do this 2 more times, creating a full square with your count. When you're ready, we'll begin to engage the yogic 3-part breath. Breathing in, expanding your belly, filling the rib cage, filling the upper chest, exhaling from the upper chest all the way down to the bottom of the belly. With a slight contraction in the back of the throat, beginning to engage that ujjayi breath with the 3-part breath. Each inhalation invites a lengthening through the spine, and each exhalation invites a sense of relaxation and softness into the body, into the mind. And today the intention or the bhavana for class is to be where you are. And so as you're moving throughout the asana tonight, if you find the mind trying to take you elsewhere, trying to tell yourself that you should do more, let that go if you can. Let yourself just be present with what is in the moment as it's happening. If emotions arise, see if you can let them be there. And simply let it be. And if you can, see if you can let it go. And that can even become a mantra as you move tonight. Let it be, or let it go. Connecting a little bit more fully to your breath. Then reaching the arms out to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. If you'd like, you can gaze up. Exhale, releasing the arms out and down. Perhaps the chin draws to the chest. And continue at your own pace, linking the movement with your breath. Honoring your body, being present with the movement, with the breath. One last time. When the arms rise, palms touch. Exhale, bend the elbows, draw the hands toward the nape of the neck. Keep lengthening here. Draw the low ribs back. Little engagement through your core. Press your palms in toward one another. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, tip to your right. We're going to flow here, inhaling, rising, exhaling to the left. Now, if you want to switch up the breath to something that's more comfortable for you as you flow, feel free. Again, your practice, your body, your breath, your choice. Keeping the sitting bones grounded as you move. Just a few more times, starting to open up the sides of the body. And the next inhale, rise back up, reach up, palms touch, look up. Maybe a little lift of the heart, softening through the shoulders. And again, exhale, hands through heart center. Taking a moment to honor yourself for being here, for showing up for your practice, for your health and your well-being right now. Relaxing the arms down. Let's transition onto the hands and knees on the mat. Taking your time as you arrive, grounding into tabletop and then beginning to flow through cat-cow. Inhaling, exhaling. Moving at your own pace. Remember to let the breath guide you. Can you let yourself be where you are in this moment? Letting whatever arises simply be. And if not, can you let it go? The next time you round through the spine, sit back to the heels for child's pose for a moment. Walking the arms forward, maybe even coming onto the fingertips here, imagining there are tennis balls underneath of your palms. A little engagement of your arms. Press those fingertips down into the mat. Feel that opening through the shoulders, the upper back. And then breathing in, rising back up to tabletop. Breathing out, tuck your toes, lift and arch back, downward facing dog. When you arrive here, let's first shift forward into a plank to make sure that the position is correct, allowing the shoulders to stack above wrist crease, heels pressing back, a little lift of the heart, little engagement of your core. And then exhale, pull that navel back, downward facing dog. You can pedal out. Can shake the head out, can rock the hips. Again, find the expression of down dog that your body needs right now. And then find stillness. Breathing in, the right leg rises. Exhale, step that right foot through to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Relax the shoulders. Expand your breath. Stay strong through your lower body. One more breath here. Then exhale, release the hands to the inside of the right foot. You can let the right knee fall out to the side as you roll onto the outer right foot. If that's not supportive, walk your right foot out, keeping it grounded, just giving a little space here in your lizard lunge. Now options are, you can stay here. This is a lot on your wrists. Come up to fists, lengthen through the spine. And if you'd like another options, coming down to the forearms if that feels appropriate. Keeping your core engaged, that pelvic floor and navel strong. One more breath here. And breathing in, walking the hands back up, grounding through that right foot, right hand to the outside. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee. And on an exhale, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step that foot between the hands. Lower the right knee. Inhale, rise up. Strong engagement through the legs. Softening through your shoulders. Listening to your body. Just being present with what's there. Exhale, releasing the hands to the inside of that left foot. Maybe rolling on to the outside, letting the knee drop out. And again, finding the position that feels supportive for you here. You can stay lifted or lower. Please listen to your body. Deep breaths. Breathing in. Coming back up to the hands, lowering that left foot, left hand to the outside, tuck the right toes. Runner's lunge. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's take 3 breaths here. Maybe holding on to the elbows, maybe letting the arms relax down toward the mat. Maybe even holding on to the elbows behind the legs. Giving yourself a little embrace here. And then relaxing the arms down. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing in, sweep and left. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathing in, plant the palms, step the feet back to plank pose. Exhale, forearm plank. Drawing the elbows down underneath of the shoulders. Pause here, don't let your pelvis sink. Keep lifting, lengthening, and engaging. Inhale, press back up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Receive a breath in. Let it go. Breathing in, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or hop. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Place the right hand on the left shin. Bend your right knee. Inhale, sweep the left arm out and open. Now here, don't let your upper body just droop. Lengthen through your spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, release. Left hand to right shin, bend your left knee. Inhale, right arm out and up. Find that length from the base of the spine through the crown of your head. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep and lift. Rise up. When you arrive, interlace the hands, index finger points up. Ground into your feet, strengthen the legs. And on an exhale, begin to arch back, lift your heart. One more breath here. Inhale, rise, and exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back for a lunge. You can either lower the right knee or inhale, sweep and lift into high lunge. Draw the left hand to the left hip. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, a little tip over to the left. Expansive breaths. Staying grounded through both of your feet. Inhale, rise and reach. Now from here on the exhale, lower your right heel, open wide to warrior 2. Flip the left palm up, exhale, peaceful warrior. Pausing for a moment, expanding your breath. Inhale, rise up through warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose, so your left elbow comes to your left thigh. Right arm either reaches straight up or over the head. Breathing in, rise back up, warrior two. And then exhale, plant your palms. Inhale, plank. And your choice of a flow. You can lower into knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, or lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Release the breath. Let yourself be where you are. If you need to rest, rest. Don't force, don't overexert. If you need to pedal out here. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step that right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Take a moment here. Find your grounding. Find your breath. Right hand to right hip. Exhale, tip over to the right. Inhale, rise and reach. And then ground through that left heel as you open to warrior two. Pausing for a moment, making sure shoulders stay stacked above pelvis. Flipping the right palm up, exhale, draw it back, peaceful warrior. Pausing. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, side angle, elbow to thigh. Press into that outer left foot. Feel this expansion, ribcage rotating skyward. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Inhale, plank, and again, your choice of a flow. Inhaling, cobra up. Exhale, either down dog or child's pose. Let's take 5 expansive breaths here in down dog. You can bring a little movement to your down dog, or you can find stillness in your down dog. Listen to your body. And if you're in child's pose, gently rise back up to down dog to meet us. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through to the front of the mat. Lift the heart. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Breathing in, sweep and lift. Rise and reach. Interlace the hands. Index finger points up. Relax your shoulders. We'll take a side bend here. Exhale, tip to your right. Place the weight into the left foot for leverage. Inhale, rise and lengthen. Exhale, tip to your left. Let's do that twice more on each side. Move with your breath. Be where you are. The next time you rise from that left side, on an exhale, come into cactus arms, bend your elbows, spread the fingers wide. You can step your feet together, and then exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. You can straighten the arms if you'd like, maybe drawing them forward. Listen to your body. 2 more breaths here. And exhale, release it. You can step the feet back out, hips width. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale back to plank pose. Exhale, lower the right knee. Step the left heel down to the mat. Make sure your right hand's under the shoulder. Inhale, sweep that left arm wide. Now you can pause here, or you can swivel this right leg out for support, maybe stepping the right hand forward a bit, lift the left leg. Point out through that left foot, strong and engaged through your core, the legs, shoulders are rolling in toward one another. And then bend your left knee, sweep that left hand back for the foot, and arch back. One more breath here. Inhale, stretching the leg and arm back up. Exhale, release the foot and the hand. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, your choice of a flow. Know that you can always skip. If you're coming into chaturanga, super important that your elbows line up above your wrist crease. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in, right leg rises. Exhale, step it forward. Ground the left heel, warrior one. Hips are facing forward. Expansive breaths. Soften through the face. Soften through the shoulders. Place the weight into that right foot. Begin to lean forward. Take off, warrior three. Arms might come out to the sides or reach forward. Now, extended challenge here. You can stay here. You can come back to warrior one or plant the right fingertips. Rotate that left hip up. We're preparing for half moon. Left arm can rise. You can even take a Chapasana here by bending that left knee, reaching the left hand back, grabbing the foot and arching back. Listen to your body. Be where you are. Breathing in, extending back out. Slowly lowering the left hip toward the mat. You can bend the right knee as you do so. Warrior three. And then gently step that left foot back. Warrior one. Receive a breath in. Let it go. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower your left knee. Step the right heel down. You can swivel that left foot out. Inhale, right arm rises. Now again, you can pause here or lift that right leg, press out through the heel. Stay strong, muscles squeezing around bone. You can stay here or bend the knee, reach back for the foot, and then arch back. Big, expansive breaths. Remember, if you can't sense the breath, if you're holding, maybe you've pushed too far. Never push into pain. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, release the foot, release the hand. Inhale, plank. Your choice of a flow. Remember, you can skip a flow, you can modify by coming straight to down dog. You can always take a child's pose. Receiving a breath in. Release. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Ground into the right heel. Warrior one. Take a moment here. Tune in. Be where you are. If this is a bit too intense, go at your own pace. Do what works for you, leave the rest behind. Now we're going to prepare for these balancing poses. As you do this, keep your gaze focused somewhere in front of you. Shift the weight forward into that left foot. Lift the right heel, take off. Warrior three. Maybe arms come out to the sides if that's more supportive. And then drawing those left fingertips down. Right hand can ground as you raise your right hip skyward. Press out through that right heel. Right arm can rise when you're ready. Now you might stay here. You might bend that right knee, reach back for that right foot, and arch. Chapasana. Expansive breaths. Take your time. Be careful. Inhale, stretching out wide. Exhale, lowering the right hip. Little bend of that left knee if you need to. Maybe coming back to warrior three, and then gently stepping that right heel back. Warrior one. Receive a breath in. Let it go. One more. Breathe in. Plant your palms. Step the left foot back. And then let's slowly come down into a child's pose. Let's rest for a moment. Walk your arms forward. Draw the forehead toward the mat. If you'd like, you can even stack the forearms here and give your forehead a little pillow. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe some more of those release breaths if your breath feels really labored right now. Again, be where you are. Notice what is coming up for you on your mat today. Emotions and feelings are signals from our body that something needs to be paid attention to. And so just tune in on all levels, noticing what is there and seeing if you can just let it be. Being present, staying open and curious and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, pressing back up into downward facing dog. Breathing in, bend the knees, gaze forward. Breathing out, walk, step, or hop, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to come into a Yogi Squat from here. So I'm going to change my position so you can see me better. Fingertips to the floor. Feet come out a little wider, toes point out, and as you exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Elbows might come to the inner knees or thighs. If the heels don't come down to the floor, that's okay. Be where you're at. Heels can stay lifted. If you need a boost and you've got a pillow or a block, you can always sit up here. Again, listen to your body. Pausing and expanding your breaths. We're going to come into a little bind here. Feeling that weight rolling toward the outsides of your feet. Let's bring the right fingertips in front of the right foot. Inhale, left arm sweeps out and open wide. Now maybe you stay here, or you can slide that right shoulder closer to the right knee, weave that right arm behind the right leg, left arm comes back for a bear grip. Perhaps gazing up over the left shoulder. If this isn't serving you, back off. And then breathing in, opening. Breathing out, hands back to center. Bring the left fingertips in front of the left toes. Inhale, right arm sweeps open. And again, you can stay here or draw that left shoulder closer to the floor. Weave that left arm behind you. Right arm draws back to capture it. And then gazing up and over that right shoulder. Expansive breaths, doing these poses without force. Balance effort with ease. And be where you are. Inhale, opening back out, nice and wide. Exhaling, hands back through heart center. Fingertips to the floor. Gently lift your pelvis back up. Walk your feet back into mountain, feet hips width, and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathing in, sweep the arms out and up. Rise up, tall mountain, look up, maybe a back bend. Exhaling, hands through heart. Receive a breath in. Let it go. We'll do a little balancing pose. So feet are hips width, arms out to the sides. Place the weight into the left foot, draw the right knee skyward. And let's start just by making some circles here. So opening up the hip, and then moving in the opposite direction. And then grounding that foot back down. Placing the weight over into the right foot, drawing the left knee skyward, and then making some circles here. Expansive breaths. You might feel a little clicking, a little tightness. Just listen to your body. Move in the opposite direction, back off if you need to. And then drawing that foot back down. Step the feet together. Inhale, arms rise, relax the shoulders. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. The next exhale, hands come to heart center, lean forward a bit more. Big breath in. And then exhale, twist to your right, drawing that left elbow perhaps to the outer right thigh. Now make sure the knees stay in unison, so if that left knee juts forward, draw it back. Keep lengthening through your spine. Inhale back through center, and exhale, switching sides, right elbow to left thigh. Checking in with your knees, lengthening, expanding in every direction. Inhaling back through center, and exhale, forward fold. Step the feet back out, hips width. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Here you can slide the hands underneath of the feet if you'd like. Toes come to the wrist crease. Maybe shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. And then finding stillness here. Notice your full experience. Body, mind, breath, energy, any feelings, emotions present. Can you let them be and just observe, witness what is there? Sliding the hands out. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank pose. And exhale again, coming down to the forearms for forearm plank. If this is too difficult, maybe drawing the knees to the mat here. If you want more of a challenge, we'll come into Dolphin. So check in with your elbows, make sure they're underneath your shoulders. If you'd like, you can start to walk your feet forward for Dolphin Pose. There's lifting happening here, up and out of the shoulders, strong through the core. You can give the head a shake if that feels good. If this is too much, remember child's pose is always an option. Choose your own adventure. Some of you want more of a challenge, maybe on the inhale, one leg rises. Exhale, release. If that's too challenging, be where you are. Inhale, other leg. Exhale, release. And then from here, let's lower down onto the knees and sit back to child's pose. Big breath in. Let it go. Let's take a few moments here. And if you find the mind starts to wander, just acknowledge that. Where is the mind going when it starts to trail off? Can you draw it back to your breath? Maybe taking a release here. And then slowly bring the hands down to the mat and walk yourself up for rock pose. So you're sitting on your heels here. Relax the shoulders back and down. Now if you want a little stretch through your feet, what you can do is tuck your toes under and then draw the hands up to the thighs as you lengthen. If that's too intense for your feet, just draw the tops of the feet back down. Connecting with your breath. really paying attention here. Can you just be in this moment with whatever's arising? If it's too much, honor yourself and let it go. If it's okay to sit with discomfort of whatever's appearing, let it be. And then we'll gently shift over to a seated position. Draw the legs forward. Now we're going to do a little upward plank here. So we're going to plant our hands behind, fingers pointing forward. We'll start with the feet on the floor. Engage your core. Inhale, lift your pelvis. Now there's an option to hang out here if that feels good. You can draw the head back slightly. If you want to come into that full upward plank, straightening the legs, heels to the floor, toes point away, little lift of that pelvis. Big breaths. And then exhale, slowly sitting down. Walk your hands forward, lengthen through your spine. Now, let's just take a few rolls with the wrist here in both directions, releasing any tension that we may have built up from that pose. Maybe a release breath. You can give them a shake too. And then we're going to prepare for boat pose. So, bringing the feet to the floor, hands behind the thighs, lengthen. Begin to lean back slightly, pull that navel in and up. When you're ready, legs can lift. So you can keep the feet in alignment with the knees, keep those shoulders rolling back, maybe legs straighten, spreading the toes, squeezing the legs in. Maybe arms reach forward, shoulders plug in. Expansive breaths here in boat pose, Navasana. Now you can hang out here, or if you want a little challenge, you can play with some movement in the legs. Either that or drawing the legs in and out like a bicycle. And then we'll draw back and exhale, feet to the floor, round through your spine, wrap your arms around your legs, soften through the head and neck. Take a release breath. Let go of tension and stress. Breathing in, we'll slowly rise back up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, finding diamond pose. So your legs are literally shaped like a diamond, heels are away from your groin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Now another option, if you'd like, you can let the arms kind of just rest down wherever they are, or maybe you weave the arms underneath of the legs. And notice where your consciousness is. Where does your awareness lie? Can you be present with your body? Can you let yourself simply be as you are? Softening the face and jaw. And then breathing in, slowly walk our way back up. And this time, drawing the legs in toward one another, bringing the legs down to the mat. If you need a little boost here, feel free to grab a pillow or a blanket to place underneath of your sitting bones so you feel that length. Another option is a little bend of those knees. Find your Dandasana, hands under shoulders, toes pointing up. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge from the waist, lead with the heart. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Let your hands rest wherever, shins, ankles, feet. Inhale, lengthen while keeping your hands where they are. And exhale, hinging from that waist as you surrender back in. Soften the shoulders, draw them back and down. Just notice if you're holding on to any unnecessary tension here. Can you soften the jaw, the tongue, the eyes and the brow? Letting yourself be where you are without judgment. Seeing if you can soften into the experience. Soften into the shape. And then breathing in slowly, mindfully, make your way back up. And take a few shoulder rolls here, both directions. Maybe a little rock, one ear to each shoulder, side to side, softening any tension here. And then very slowly make your way onto your back on the mat. Take your time as you arrive. And when you come down, letting the feet be on the floor still, just draw the knees from side to side here, giving the low back a sweet little massage. Coming back to stillness. As you exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, wrap the hands around that right knee, bring the left leg down to the mat, pressing the left leg firmly as you flex both of your feet. Pausing here for a moment, engagement in your core, and then exhale, nose toward knee. Use your core strength, not your neck. Pausing, expanding your breath, and then exhale, lower your upper body back down. Now here, straighten your right leg skyward, hands come to the back of the calf or the thigh. Keep pressing that left leg down, and on the exhale, walk the hands up the back of that right leg, drawing the nose toward the knee again. Breathing expansively here. And exhale, walk the hands down, release the head and neck. Draw the right knee back in toward the chest. Place the right hand on the right knee. Bring the left hand down to the left hip. We'll just make some circles here. Moving in one direction and then into the other. And then bring this right knee toward the armpit. Bring the right arm to the inside of the leg. Grab a hold of the outside of the right foot and take a half happy baby. Keeping the knee bent, drawing that right thigh toward the floor. Keep that left leg engaged and grounded here. Exhale, slowly release that right heel down. Draw the right knee back in toward the chest. Left hand to the outside of the left knee, right arm down to the floor. Gently shift onto your left hip and then guide the right knee to the left. You can scoot that left shoulder out to the left slightly and then turn the head to gaze over the right shoulder. For more of a challenge, you can feel free to straighten that right leg, grabbing a hold of the big toe with the left hand. If that's too intense, back off. Still being mindful, watching whatever's showing up for you in your practice today. And investigating with curiosity and kindness to see if you can let your experience just be what it is, without judgment, without changing it. And then very gently drawing that right knee back in. And exhale, draw the left knee in to meet the right. You can pump the knees in and out a few times here. And then pause and just notice the sensations in your body. Weave the hands around the left knee, draw the right leg down to the mat, nice and strong as you press down and flex your feet. Now on an exhale, strong core as you draw the nose toward the knee. Take a moment here. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, upper body comes down. Straighten your left leg skyward. Hands come to the back of the leg. Keep pressing that right leg down. Exhale, use the core strength. Walk the hands up your leg. Draw that nose toward the knee. Expansive breaths. Be where you are. Balance effort with ease. Last breath here. And exhale, walk your hands back down the leg as you draw your head down to the floor, and then bend that left knee. Right hand to the hip, left hand can stay on the knee, and make some circles here. Moving in one direction, and then reversing. And the next time that left knee comes in toward the left armpit, draw the left arm to the inside of the leg, grab a hold of the outside of your foot, and then draw that thigh toward the floor as the sole of the foot rises for a half happy baby pose. Expansive breaths here. And then when you're ready, drawing the heel down, bringing that left knee back towards center. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm down on the floor in line with the shoulder. First, shift onto that right hip, and then guide the left knee over to the right. If you'd like, that right shoulder can swivel out to the right slightly. Both shoulders stay grounded as you gaze over your left fingertips. Connect with the flow of your breath. Connect with whatever is asking for your attention right now, and see if you can just be there. And if it doesn't serve you, let it go. Asking yourself, can I let this be, or can I let this go? What is it? Gently draw the head back, draw the left knee back in, and then allow the right knee to come in and meet the left. And just pump the knees in and out a few times. As you exhale, knees come in. As you inhale, knees move away. And then drawing the feet down to the mat. A little rock of the knees from right to left. And then it's time for the best pose of them all. And the most important pose. Please don't skip this, folks. So, allow your legs to come down to the mat. Let the toes fall away. Know if that you need some low back support, you can keep the feet on the mat and let the knees fall together. Or you can place a pillow or a blanket underneath of the thighs here for support. Relax the shoulders down and away. Let the palms face up. If you have a blanket, it could be really nice to cover yourself with a blanket here. Make sure you're comfortable. Your body temperature lowers in this time of rest. So do what you need to find the deepest sense of relaxation here. And let's just pause for a moment. And let's squeeze all the muscles of the body. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the fists, squeeze the feet. Draw the muscles of the face in toward the nose. Squeeze the buttocks and the core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all your muscles. And exhale. Completely relax and release. Let go of any control of your breath. And allow the weight of the body to melt into the mat. Simply watching your experience as you move into deep relaxation. Just let go. Receive a breath in and let it go. You can begin to bring gentle movements back to your body, wiggling fingers and toes, stretching the limbs out and away, perhaps gentle movements of the head and neck. And then gently draw your feet back to the floor. Roll over onto one side. And slowly make your way back up to a comfortable seated position. And when you arrive, feel the length in your spine. Draw the palms together in front of heart center. And we'll close with the sound of Om, receiving a breath in to begin. The light in me honors and respects the light in you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice tonight. Namaste. So thanks so much for being here tonight, everybody. If you can, take something from your mat tonight and allow it to move through the rest of your night, throughout the rest of your week. I encourage you to do so because the real yoga happens off of the mat in our daily lives. It matters what you're thinking about, how you're moving, how you're acting, how you're breathing. Every moment matters. And so I really appreciate you all for tuning in tonight and joining us for class. I am offering these classes either freely or via donation, if that's accessible for you. I truly appreciate all of you being here. You can find more information in the comments. Please feel free to join my Facebook group, Lindsay Jamison Yoga and Mindfulness. Thanks so much, Leah. Appreciate you being here, love. Hope you're doing well. And stay tuned, more classes coming. I'm going to be doing some meditations. We did have a mantra meditation scheduled for this afternoon, but I switched some things around, so I'm going to reschedule that for some time later in the week. So if that's something that you're interested in learning, stay tuned. I will post soon when I'm going to offer that. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you.